Hi, my name is Brittany, and I'm going to show you how to properly perform the short spine. So the short spine is an exercise done on the reformer, often in a classroom setting, but if you're doing this at home, it is super critical that you understand the proper form and technique so that you don't create any injuries as we're going up into an inversion. Don't want to put any unnecessary pressure on the neck and the head and the spine and the shoulders, and just keep in mind the intent. The intent is to stretch the back, in particular the low back. So here's how it's done. All right, we've got 2 red springs on. That's always the easiest setting, especially when you're learning. 2 red springs. So we're going to begin with 2 red springs on. That's a little bit easier to control. It makes your body a little bit lighter as you go up, and it's really the most easy way to perfect the technique. Once your technique is perfect, then you can go drop your resistance and make it more challenging for the abs. Think of this as the precursor or the training for the rollover on the mat. So a lot of times, anytime I always say that reformer is a better first option before mat work, because so often in mat work we do things improperly. We use momentum, we kind of throw our body into it, and it can very easily strain the low back and not work the abs as it should. Think of this as a training exercise so that you can perform the rollover with ease. Okay, so we're going to start with 2 red springs. That's going to make it the easiest and the lightest for our body to rise. Go ahead and lay on your back. Make sure your headrest is flat. I'm going to place the feet into the straps. Okay, once you're out here, give yourself a little space at the shoulders. So I'm going to just scooch down just a little, and then first, the legs hinge. Second, you begin squeezing through the glutes and lift the hips. The carriage comes all the way to a close. Take a moment here to sort of drop your chest away from your chin and allow the upper back to round. From here, the knees bend. Think of keeping the carriage steady as you drop the hips as low as possible towards the mat, getting this big stretch through the whole back side of the body. Get the hips down, bend the knees, the feet come to the seat, and then we press out. We rotate to parallel, hinge the legs up, and then exhale. We lift to the shoulders. Carriage stops, knees bend on the inhale. Exhale, lengthen the tail down to the mat. Inhale, bend the knees, feet to seat, and then exhale, press. Parallel, make it fluid. Overhead, knees soften, lengthen, bend the knees, press out. All right, so once you have that mastered, you can omit the initial hinge, meaning this first step. Okay, once you've done this a few times and you're able to get over right away, squeeze your pelvic floor, inner thighs, glutes, and we lift right away. Bend the knees, lengthen your body down. Trying to do all of that without moving the carriage. I've got a little bit to go here, so I've got to bend my knees, and then I go one more time. Parallel, squeeze, 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 right away, lift. Bend the knees, slowly take it down, and press out. You just take your feet out of the straps, and that is short spine. Let me know what you think in the comments below and what exercises you'd like to see a how-to tutorial on doing correctly. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.